Welcome back. A couple more games to get through for you this evening. Real Madrid with a 2-0 win tonight. Let's take a look at the second goal for Real Madrid, which clinched the 3 points for them.
Ball from Toni Kroos, Asensio. He had a temper tantrum at the weekend because he didn't come on. You will see it in the celebration. He's happy. He was asking for forgiveness. He didn't last that long, but he had a little moment. But they won 2-0.
Believe it or not, that's the only clip CBS SPORTS discussed about Real Madrid today. The champion of Champions League doesn't even get 2 whole minutes coverage from CBS SPORTS.
Did, and Shakhtar and Celtic had drawn earlier on in the day in one of the day's earlier matches, which means that Real Madrid, the only team now with maximum points from that Group F. But Shakhtar well positioned at this point in time to make a run in this Champions League and potentially go through to the next.
So let's quickly discuss the goals Real Madrid scored today. First of all, the Valverde goal. It started with Vinicius, good dribbling at the left side. After the dribbling, he found Valverde at the right side, and what a beautiful pass from Vinicius. And the next is all about Valverde, like first fake shot and then shooting with his left foot. What a beautiful goal. It just again showcases that all the long shooting practice that he was doing is now fruitful. For Real Madrid's second goal, Asensio's beautiful goal, it was a set piece goal, and thanks to Asensio to get best out of the small time he's getting. Let's look at the attack momentum for Real Madrid's game today. As you can see, at first half, especially first 20 minutes, Leipzig was doing a lot of attack, and Real Madrid did struggle actually at first half. And couple of Leipzig's attack was really scary. Towards the end of first half, Real Madrid had a little bit good build-up, as you can see from the attack momentum graph. As you can see, second half was much better, especially after Valverde was switched back to midfield. I feel like when Valverde plays at midfield, he's totally different beast. We get a lot more out of him.
Up against Leipzig. Leipzig wasted a whole host of chances, and then very late on, Madrid got 2 goals. One through Fede Valverde, one through Marco Asensio. So a few talking points here, Ale.
I mean, does it surprise you? This is Real Madrid. This is what happens if you don't capitalize against Real Madrid. They will attack and they'll get the goals eventually. So those who haven't watched the game, for you to summarize, Real Madrid did not have the best game. It was below average performance wise. But the biggest takeaway from this game was that even when Real Madrid doesn't play full throttle, they can still get the job done. They can still score goals, which is the most important thing. Like, do you want to play beautiful football and create a lot of chances, or you want to score even when you're not 100%? I felt that Real Madrid's players, most of them were thinking about Atletico Madrid. As a result, Real Madrid did not perform as expected. Even though a lot of people cares about the chance creation and shots on target, whatnot, personally, I prefer scoring goals.
And Kunku had a bunch of chances. Real Madrid didn't look all that good. It must have been a Champions League game for Real Madrid, because it is a carbon copy of what we have seen from Real Madrid, certainly going back to last season. They were uncomfortable against Leipzig. It felt like it was a difficult time for Real Madrid to really get control of the game, get a hold of the game offensively. They were having their difficulties. Some combinations between Vinicius and Rodrigo that ended up being dangerous. But I'm going to point out so far who I think is the MVP of the season for Real Madrid. And it's not Rodrigo, and it's not Vinicius, it's Fede Valverde. This guy doesn't ever get tired. And I mean ever. It's just running back and forth, inside, outside, scoring goals, productive. Today's goal, just as the weekend, high quality. Against Mallorca was a long run. Today, he's able to find a space on the right-hand side because...
So gameplay-wise, what Ellis said, I 100% agree with him. 100%, no doubt on that. Even though I didn't like the comparison he did with Real Madrid last season. I mean, yeah, last season we had a couple of bad games, but not every game we played bad. We had to come back a lot of matches, but doesn't mean we played really bad every game. Yeah, a couple of bad games, like PSG first game was really bad. Man City first game was really bad. Ellis' second point that Vinicius and Rodrigo are not being MVP and Fede Valverde is the MVP. There's no point of discussing Rodrigo in that point. But between Vinicius and Valverde, I think both of them are phenomenal this season. Like, if you see the goals, Vinicius has been top scorer for us. So you cannot say that he's not the MVP for us. Given Benzema is injured, he took the leadership to score goals for us. As much as you want to say Vinicius not the best of Vinicius yet that we have seen last season, I would say he's been our best player this season. Being said that, Fede has been incredible this season. Like the goal he scored last match and again today, that's showing that he's improving as a midfielder.
Because he's been able to cover 60 yards of space with a full sprint, and then as the defender's coming out, he cuts to the inside, finishes far post. He continues to be a coach's dream for Carlo Ancelotti because he can play him anywhere and you can trust that he can do a certain job. He has been outstanding, and as I said, MVP so far. Early in the season, but so far he has been their best player and certainly their most consistent player.
Yeah, some brilliant.
To give you a comparison how good Fede has been for us, like look at João Felix's goal this season, like 22-23 season, and compare to Fede Valverde. Fede Valverde scored more goals than João Felix this season. Being said that, when he moved to midfield versus when he was playing as right wing, there was an astronomical difference in terms of performance. Also, the reason why Real Madrid struggled today is the midfield. I feel like the midfield didn't deliver the balls to the attack side as much as you wanted. Also, the front three, Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Valverde, didn't have the perfect chemistry. Defensively, I like the way Nacho played. Rudiger was really good, and Carvajal was also pretty decent. And at midfield, Tchouaméni again impressed. I think he was really good. So overall, performance-wise, not the best game for Real Madrid, but result-wise, it's good. Also, as a Real Madrid fans, we can expect our team to play beautiful football every match. Some game will have off, but at the end of the day, what you have to see, can you get the result? The main thing is to get the point, get the result, even if you don't have the best game. Look at Barcelona's game yesterday. Xavi said they deserve to win because they created more chances or more clear-cut chances than Bayern Munich. But in football, it's not about creating chances. It's about scoring goals and getting result.